Hi guys, Don here. Welcome to Podiatry Practice Mastery. Today I want to go over the 5 secrets why webinars are your best practice building tool. I actually got this idea from Larry Huppin. What Larry was telling me, he said, Don, a lot of people that are listening, they might not understand why webinars are so good and they might not be interested in your checklist. So you should do something about some of the secrets of why webinars are the best practice building tool. And I want to share these are practical things and the reasons that we've worked with them in our office and what are the benefits with doing them. So the first one, I think, is the first secret is you can get patients in a group versus doing them one-on-one. And when you do a webinar, you can get a group of 30 or 40 patients and you can talk about one specific topic that they're interested in. This is a lot more effective than talking to people one on one. And these can be used later on then to share them with your individual patients. But I always find that when you are dealing with people and you're one on one with them, you have an okay conversation, but usually you're rushed. With a webinar, you can have everything pre set up, you can ask questions prior, and then you can go into detail. And there's not really a time rush. You don't have that 10 or 15 minutes only with that patient to explain that content. So I think it's much more efficient. Secret number 2 is it gives value to patients, but it also can be valuable to your other referral sources. And what I mean by that is you can invite physical therapists, you can invite shoe stores, and you can give a value message to their customers. So what we've done in the past is we have invited physical therapists to invite their patients, which are a lot of times our patients. We've invited shoe stores to invite their customers, and we just give them the link so that they can sign up for these webinars. So it's beneficial to them as well. So we're giving back to them with the content for their customers. Also, you could actually just set up a webinar just for a physical therapy place where you're going to be the guest speaker, where they can introduce you, and then you could do a guest conversation on a certain topic. So that's the secret number 2. Secret number 3 is if you record these can be what we call evergreen, meaning you can use these for content in the future. So, for example, when you record it on Zoom, when you're doing this, you can then upload that onto YouTube. If it's on YouTube on your practice site, it's going to be very beneficial. It's going to get more views, and you can refer it back. You can refer your patients either back to your YouTube page, but what you can also do is you can put it on your website. For example, we're going to be doing one soon on hallux limitus. On that section of our website, we're going to put the YouTube link to that video on hallux limitus. So you can offer them to go to that page. You can give them additional information and offer a replay. Secret number 4 is you can repurpose that content. Now, this gets a little more technical, but what you can do is you can take both the transcription, which are the written segment of your webinar, and you can take the video and you can cut that all up. So you can make multiple small videos. You can make multiple social media pastes, for example, with your slides, with the written content, and you can repurpose that even into a booklet. There's a website called Designer, or you can use someone on Fiverr, and they can make it into a book for you based on your webinar. You do a webinar, and you take the transcript, you take the slides, and you make it into a book very easily. And then the 5th secret is you can take this webinar and make it into a course to help build your list. Now, this is even a little bit more technical, but there are a couple of sites, for example, like Kajabi or Thinkific or some of these other sites, and you can take that webinar. Let's say you have 5 or 6 sections or 5 or 6 slides, and each slide becomes a different section in the webinar. And I'm sorry, this course. And so you put it in this course, and then the patients, they go through in that order and they get that information. But along with getting that course, they have to give you their name and email. So this can be for other people. It's a way of growing your practice. So those are the 5 secrets of why webinars are your best practice building tool. Now, if you want to get this checklist of all the resources that you need to do a webinar, I'm going to put a little link under here. You can get my webinar checklist. Okay. And then from there, this is also going to send you a couple of emails and then offer you to get this webinar creation course. Okay. Once again, thank you for listening, and I hope you found this beneficial. Have a great day.